Hello guys, so I've just watched the Liverpool 1-1 draw against FC Basel tonight in the Champions League. So this draw has qualified Liverpool for the Europa League. So we Liverpool fans have the Europa League Thursday night football to look forward to as from next year. Not much to say once again, guys. Before I talk about the game, as you might have realized, a few of you, I haven't made a video for quite a long time now. I think my last video was, I don't know when, but for quite a few games, especially I think the two wins against Stoke, Leicester, and then the horrible draw against Sunderland last weekend in the Premier League. I didn't make a video, and then I had some messages on forums and on Twitter, some Brendan Rodgers apologists, some eternally positive fans trying to come and saying that why is it that I disappear once things seems to get better. That is to say, when Liverpool won the games against Leicester and Stoke. I have one thing very clear to say about this. Obviously, was I happy that Liverpool beat Leicester and Stoke? Obviously I was. Obviously, guys, for sure. Do you seriously think that I'm hoping for things to go wrong, for Brendan Rodgers to get it wrong and wrong again, to vindicate what I have been saying the last few weeks about Brendan Rodgers? Obviously not. Come on, be serious. But while I was happy about the win, about the results in the Premier League, Leicester and Stoke, obviously absolutely not happy about the, like I said, disastrous draw against Sunderland. That didn't mean that Liverpool played well. But basically, I didn't make any videos because the videos would have been repetitive, guys. I would have been saying the same things again and again, talking about the same mistakes of Brendan Rodgers again and again. So what's the point? What's the point, seriously? So like you can see, and I think for most of you, I'm very downhearted tonight. That Steven Gerrard very beautiful free kick today made this elimination from the Champions League even more painful, ironically. The beautiful free kick of Steven Gerrard. The defeat is even harder to digest. I'm calling it a defeat, obviously, even if we only drew, but it's like a defeat. But I think, like Steven Gerrard said, it's what they deserved. They didn't deserve anything from this Champions League. And that's not being disrespectful to the likes of Basel or Ludogorets. By the way, well done to Basel. They fully deserved their qualification, I think. But I wouldn't go as far as saying that Basel are a world-class side or a very good team. I'm sorry. It's more of a case of Liverpool being very, very weak, very, very poor tactically. Again, down to the manager. I'm sorry, guys. The selection again, once again, was very strange, to say the least. Why the hell start? Well, obviously, it would seem that Dejan Lovren was an enforced change because apparently Kolo Touré has a groin injury. But what does it say about the state of the club that Kolo Touré, at the moment of speaking, is our best defender? What does it say about the transfer business once again? And I'm repeating myself again, guys, in this video. So while Dejan Lovren was an enforced change, I didn't understand the selection of Jose Enrique, who for me had a very, very poor game today. Jose Enrique. And once again, only one striker up front, only Ricky Lambert, who, by the way, for a 44-year-old, I think is playing his 6th game in 2 weeks or whatever. And where the hell is Fabio Borini, once again? Now, Fabio Borini is a very strange thing. Granted, Fabio Borini is certainly not the best. I'm not even a fan of Fabio Borini, but at least he's a striker. But he's absolutely nowhere to be seen, Fabio Borini. I would think, like I tweeted, the only logical reason behind this is that Brendan Rodgers is trying to prove a point once again, maybe to the owners, to the transfer committee, that he badly needs this money to buy new players in the January transfer window. And maybe the owners are putting pressure, financial pressure on Brendan Rodgers and telling him that no money is available this January transfer window, having spent such a fortune in the summer on pure shite. Because that's what it is, pure fucking shite. All this Luis Suarez money has been blown on pure fucking shite. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe it's a bit harsh considering Moreno and Manquillo and even Lallana to some extent, but once again, I think it's for the 1,000th time that I'm saying this. Lallana was never worth £25 million, so was Dejan Lovren, blah 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 blah. I won't say it again. I've said it 1,000 times since last summer. Because when you consider the price tag, even if Adam Lallana is not a bad player, but it's a bad signing considering the price tag. For £25 million, Adam Lallana is clearly not bringing the rewards that you expect from a £25 million signing. But he's not a bad player, don't get me wrong. But anyway, it wasn't a big mystery why Adam Lallana, £25 million signing, marquee signing, Lallana wasn't on the pitch today. Why Philippe Coutinho wasn't on the pitch today. Why start so defensively with both Joao and Lucas. But then again, Basel were far superior technically, had much more skill, holding up ability with regards to the ball than Liverpool. And considering the game, they deserve to go through tonight. They deserve to. There's nothing to say. Obviously, the red card of Markovic, who, by the way, Markovic, I think, for how long did he last? 10 minutes? A bit less than 10 minutes. He did make a good impression today, at least. He showed some flashes of his dribbling skills and pace, and showed a little bit more endeavor. I don't know if endeavor is the right word, but showed a fraction of what he's supposed to deliver with regards to his £20 million price tag. And then he gets sent off. Now, I don't know why he raised his arm, but I don't think there were any malicious intent. The very maximum, it was a yellow card, so it was a fucking ridiculous decision by the referee, this red card. As much as Markovic's reaction, or I don't know if it was momentum or whatever, when he raised his arm. And a Golden Actor Globe Award for this fucking shite Basel player. Rolling himself into the ground as if he lost one eye or whatever. But anyway, it was fucking ridiculous, the red card. But strangely, it kind of galvanized a little bit the team, you know. But he was pretty desperate already. And then, like I said, that very beautiful free kick from Steven Gerrard 10 minutes from time makes this elimination even more painful and even more hurtful, because it gave us false hope. And they did play, ironically, very well in the last 10 minutes after the Steven Gerrard free kick, despite being down to 10 men. Why didn't they play like this for longer in the game? I think it's a bit down to the players and also to Brendan Rodgers tactically. Now, I know I also said that Ricky Lambert must be extremely tired, having played more than 5 games in 2 weeks. But in a game like this, when we needed at the very minimum 2 goals, why do you take off Ricky Lambert? Why didn't you have Fabio Borini on the bench? So all these very, very strange decisions, guys, makes me feel that the end is very, very near for Brendan Rodgers. And don't get me wrong once again, that's not what I'm hoping for. That's not like some kind of a devil hoping for Brendan Rodgers' downfall. You're very stupid if you think like this. I'm sorry. But I'm just being, once again, objective and realist, and say things as they are, like I've always done. This is just not good enough. I'm sorry, guys. And especially from the manager. Now, the next game is, as you all know, against Manchester United. I'm not expecting anything from this game, to be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm expecting another defeat. I'm expecting the suffering to continue. The only things that could change Brendan Rodgers, to give him some credit, is changing a little bit. At least he dropped Dejan Lovren, who should have been dropped ages ago for me. At least he brought back Lucas because Lucas, without being world class himself, at least he has this holding midfield ability in his DNA. Compared to Steven Gerrard, and at least he's pushing Steven Gerrard up front. But still, there are still many very, very strange decisions from Brendan Rodgers, and he needs to up the tempo, up the pace in his decision, the way he changes his decision, because while he's starting to change a little bit, Brendan Rodgers, it's not quick enough and it's not enough. Because by the time he will make all the changes needed, it will be too late. All too late. It's all too late now for the Champions League. Very, very soon it will be too late for the top 4 finish in the league. So we'll have to see what happens. If you ask me my opinion, I think we need at the very minimum 3 to 4 players in the January transfer window. Do I expect Liverpool to buy new players in the January transfer window? Absolutely not. Because they've already spent a fortune in the summer. Can we count on Daniel Sturridge? I don't think so. And by the way, Daniel Sturridge is starting to get boring with his Instagram and Twitter photos about his training photos on the sunny beach in Los Angeles or whatever. Who gives a fuck? Seriously, who gives a fuck about this? Just get fit, and no need to give your photos in Los Angeles or in the gym and telling us for the 1000th time that you'll be back stronger than ever. Fuck off, seriously. Fuck off, Sturridge. Fuck off. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about the game. Please subscribe for those who haven't and who are seeing my video. Please like. Please comment. And really, really dark times ahead, guys. Let me know. Leave in the comment section what do you think are the solutions. Do we need to sack the manager now? Are there any managers available? Are there any managers who would want to come and join Liverpool? Do we need to buy new players? What about the tactics? Anyway, for me, like I said, no matter how when you see a player like Fabio Borini, for instance, guys, I remember the very first comment of Brendan Rodgers about Fabio Borini. He said that it would be a signing that will excite the fans. I think Fabio Borini was his very first signing as Liverpool manager. And obviously it has been a disastrous signing, don't get me wrong. And we paid, I think, £12 million for Fabio Borini. But Fabio Borini, every time he's put on the Liverpool shirt, despite being absolutely not good enough, at least he's honest in terms of effort and in terms of trying. But obviously he lacks the quality, that's for sure. But at least he's a striker, and I don't understand this, the way he has been put behind the shadows like this by Brendan Rodgers. Despite having Mario Balotelli out, Sturridge out, we don't have any strikers. And we badly need some kind of presence up front, you know. And like in this second half today in the game, the team needs 2 goals, and he maybe, alright, Ricky Lambert, you could say, didn't have any effect on the game in the first half. But yet again, it's all about the tactics. The system doesn't suit Lambert. I find myself repeating again and again the same shite, guys. And anyway, I think you all know what all the question marks are, and terribly disappointing. I've never felt so low as like during the Roy Hodgson days, and this is very worrying. It's as bad, I'm telling you, at least for me. Anyway, guys, I leave you there. I don't know if I'll make a video after the most probable defeat against Manchester United at Old Trafford. In fact, I could put the same video again and again and just change the title, because it's the same bullshit again, the same mistakes again. Anyway, guys, I'll leave you there. Take care, and I'll try to speak to you afterwards. Alright, take care, guys. Bye.